Hello guys, welcome back to my lesson. In this video, I want to tell you more about the indices. You got very basic formula in the last video, and in this one, I will tell you about a little complicated indices. In last video, you know about this writing. A to power of 5 is mean A times A times A times A times A 5 times. And how about a little more complicated? If you have the base number, will be the product. How can you working out? Example, you got A times B and to power of 3 like this. For this kind of writing, you will have A times B inside the bracket and you got 3 will be outside. It means you will have 3 times of A times B multiplied by this writing. And after that, you can break the bracket. You got A times B times A times B times A times B 3 times, and then you can combine A times A times A will be the same base number, and B times B times B will be the same base number. After that, you got A to power of 3 and B to power of 3 like this one. Okay, so about the shortened way for writing, you got A times B and Q outside equal to A to power of 3 and B to power of 3 like this. So we have the formula, shorter formula about this writing. When you got the product, sometime or A times B and to power of M like this, you can apply M is power number for two base number. You got the base number, the first base number is A and the second base number is B. And you got M in the power number like this. In this writing, you can see you got no bracket or no parenthesis. And about this one, you have the bracket. You want to break this one, it become to the A to power of N and B to power of N like here. A lot of my students have mistake about this writing because they say that A to power of M for this one, when I want to break this, this only equal to B to power of M like this, because they say me that B will be this position very closest to M, so you got M for only B. Yeah, how about another writing B times A like here, and they said me B will be multiply A to power of N. Yeah, this is incorrect writing. This is also incorrect writing. So what is the right answer for this writing? You got A times B that have to be equal to two power number or two indices, different base number. The first base number is A to power of N and multiply B to power of M like this. And when I want to change position of this writing, I'm got like here. So we have the same thing, B to power of M and A to power of M like this. Yeah, that is very basically for the power number of the product. So a little bit more complicated. In this writing, in this bracket, you only have two base number or multiplication of two variable. How about three variable? If I'm got A times B times C and the outside this bracket you got 2. So what is the difference? Yeah, only have two base number? No, you got three variable in this bracket. It means I will have three power number. I will have three indices, different base number. The first base number is A square. The second base number is B square, and then the third base number is C square. And I want to combine this become to the formula. You will have M outside this bracket, and I want to break this formula, and I will write down A to power of N and B to power of N and C to power of M by this one, by this writing. Okay, one more complicated. How about 4? I'm got A, B, C, and D, and I have here is 3. So how can I writing the next step? I will have 4 base number with the power number is 3. AQ, BQ, CQ, and DQ here. It means When I got 4 variables multiplied together inside the bracket and outside, you will have the power number of m. I will change this writing become to 4 indices. A to power of m first, B to power of n, C to power of n, and D to power of n like this one. Yeah, that is the power of product. That is the power of product. So until now, I think this writing is not too difficult. It's a little bit simple for you if you understand about the indices. But for this one, I think it's not easy anymore. How about A and B Q like this? And the outside will be square. So what is the difference between this writing or this expression with this one? Inside this bracket, you only have single variable. A to power of 1 and B to power of 1. So this is very easy for understand about A square and B square. But in the real exercise, a lot program give you this question a little bit more complicated. So the first step, you have to correct your writing and then you have to correct your calculation. So what is the correct writing? You have 2 variables in here inside the bracket and I have 2 outside the square outside. So when I want to break this bracket, I'm got A square. But the problem about this one, you have to put BQ inside this bracket and then you got square outside. That's something just like this writing, but about B, this is not only B anymore, it is BQ. So I put all BQ inside the bracket and then I have square outside, this one like here. So here is A square and here is B. Look at this one. You can remember about this operation. This is not 3 plus 2 anymore. This is not 3 plus 2. This is 3 times 2. So B 6 in here. When I have BQ multiply B square, you got B to power of 5 because 3 plus 2 equal to 5. But for this writing, square outside is have to be 3 times 2. So B6 will be here. B to power of 6 will be here. Yeah, that's why I tell you that this writing is a little bit complicated than this one, or a lot more complicated. How about a 4 and times 5 here inside the bracket and you got 3 outside. Yeah, I can separate this one become to the 2 power number with different power number, base number, sorry. A4 first and B5. So inside the bracket and you got 3 outside. Because I want to break this bracket, I have to put 3 here for both this base number and this base number. And the next step, you understand about the operation of the power number in here, right? 3 times 4 and 5 times 3. So A to power of 12 multiply with B to power of 15. A to power of 15. Yeah. So for this writing, I think that is a lot more complicated, but it is understandable theory. Now practice a little bit more about this one. You got A square, you got BQ, and you got C4, and the outside you have the 5 to power of 5. 3 base number. The first one is A square, but I have to put this one inside the bracket, and you got 5 outside here. BQ inside the bracket and 5 outside. C4 inside the bracket and 5 outside. So for this one, you got here is 10. Very quickly for count in your mind or mentally calculate 2 times 5 and 3 times 5, 15, and 4 times 5, 20. Yes, 20. Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you can understand this law of index. Bye bye.